confidence in my panel.
It's cleaver time!
Masters give me a bit more hopium, so let us go over to OD Copium and Font. Get on that team.
Yeah, well, what we do, I mean, what you sort of make of Monaspa's draft? Is there something that you can see that maybe the panel didn't in regards to what they're going to be able to do this game, or are you still kind of concerned once again here against?
Yeah, I don't know. I hate the DP Viper. I think this is like Kenzo was saying. I think it just provides a lot of weakness. The rest of like the up your draft. I do like a little better that they have more aggressive, like they have SsaSparTaN on a disruptor, which. Yep. I don't know. I don't really like overall.
Don't give up, guys. Don't give up.
OT's got a very standard, really well-rounded draft that scales at all. Let's see how it goes.
Already getting a fight kicking off it, 5 on 5. Design trampling over the two of them, and they'll be stealing your eye. Able to take down TA2000. They'll lose Design in return. Also lose Skylark. 2-for-1 here, favoring Ooredoo Thunder so far. Like to get more. They're bringing Wuiter down low. Nande's thinking about stepping back in. They've got strike thrown down off the tide. Kaori's making sure that Nande can't quite get over the water tide to finish him off. There's the stun from Noob, as indeed SsaSparTaN also zapped down a third kill. Nande's trying to get back to the safety of his tower. He's got the fairy fire pop. Yourself bringing him low. He's about throwing a dagger out towards Kaori, but doesn't want to step away from his kit too.
The battle begins.
Now I've got first blood, but they end up getting 3 kills, and I imagine with that as well, they'll get the majority of the bounty runes. At least 3 of the bounty runes going towards Zaya will at least be able to get that one there. Monaspa. So all in all, I think a trade that Ooredoo Thunders will be rather happy with.
Yep, PA2000 is going to take a hefty amount of damage here from Zaya, but honestly, his death the death for him doesn't feel that bad because he's back to bottom fully instead of like having to walk across the map with no MechaniX to have. I think for him, it's pretty fortunate for the rest of his team as well. I think, yeah, Ooredoo Thunder is very happy up for this one, and looking at how the lanes are going to go, top one, the 2 side lanes are volatile, how the game is going to go, but Nande might struggle a little, I'd say. Double damage. Faithful plus anchor smash can be really against, but
spam. Back to 2 of them. Threatened is low and currently is.
They have Tango. Now aggression. Alright.
Very fire. Get back into the tree line in time. Nande also jump forward to try and get some hits in on this. It's going to cost him a lot of HP in return.
He might die.
Nearly his life. I mean, OmaR wants to go in for the last attack, but Nande will be able to duck back into the trees as well. So still has to be careful on the PA jumping in like that.
Denied.
Doing a lot of damage.
He might just die, and still, like, they still can probably get a Gush Fate Bolt onto him. Him farming under tower here is not safe.
Dire's bottom tower.
Level 1 and he goes aggressive. That was pretty crazy.
There's the Gush.
Do they have the Fate Bolt? No.
We'll be able to live.
But SsaSparTaN won't. More hit.
The storm person.
Oh my god. Hey, OmaR might live too. He's gonna. Oh my god.
I mean, Nande gets the kill, but does he get out?
He will.
He will. Oh my god. I mean, this top lane's crazy.
You keep
trying. Level 3 with 100 HP. He has 4 last. It's a disaster. They at least get a force to go for themselves, but his top lane is okay, he's got enough. He's gonna be. He might just still die. I can't look over top. If he walks up, he's just gonna get fabled.
I mean, what do you do in this sort of situation? Do you just sort of hug the tower and send regen out? Do you walk to base to TP back out? I mean,
you salve him. SsaSparTaN's got a salve. I think he's still hanging on to it. Okay, can I look out? I think I can.
What's going on down bottom?
The A2000 might be in trouble. 5 stacks. He's got boots though. He's getting aggressive himself. Okay.
Might go Skylark with the cops. Okay. He gets another raise off.
Back on again.
Yeah. I mean, very nicely juggled there, really, between TA2000 and Kaori as they kind of bait him in. And meanwhile, at the top lane, there's going to be another kill for these two. They're able to burst through SsaSparTaN.
I would imagine Ooredoo is incredibly happy. I think, like Kezu said, Monaspa draft kind of has the snowball. Sure, you have PA for late game scaling, but you got Viper DP. These lanes aren't going pretty dominant. Definitely got to be lackluster very quickly, especially the Viper. But yeah, an excellent fight. Kaori and PA. That's why you rush them. At least versus hero like Viper. If you're ranged, the Shadow Fiend, all about just like getting the distance. Calming down for it.
Stun. Jungle it.
Okay, top rune. Go to deny the rune. Good efficient play there coming out from OmaR. And back to business. Get aggressive.
Provided first. IO. Very much believing in her thunders. The fact that yet to be beaten through game here in this match.
Dire. That's the connection on Kaori, but each triple raise for it. 1000 is happy on that front. Now he's farming really. That's Viper only has 11 last hit. Top against Spartan. OmaR wants to
He's
run.
healing up.
I lost.
I mean, OmaR will indeed get taken down there.
Okay.
Wasn't able to find Spartan. Spartan self alive.
Nicely done. Nande starting to cover slowly here. He has the ring of health. We'll have that first that battle period. I'm just still looking at bottom. I think getting aggressive on Viper is good because you know you all about like lane dominance, but over aggression can
Radiant
sometimes
are
go
scanning.
very poorly. I mean, he's got 14 last hits to 29-12. Quite a big difference. After his death, we'll just Wish is 6. Trying to get some play with that exorcism. Power rune as well. Seconds.
OmaR is going to be able to get Spartan back into the hands of Noob. We'll see Wish come in with the exorcism to take down OmaR. We'll get the kill. Start putting some damage onto mid tower as well.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Forcing the wave in. Might be able to, oh, the catapult's gonna get shoved into the tower though. Thing happened again. He walked with the catapult from the tower. I think that happened. Bottom again.
Very dead looking Viper. In the jungle, he managed to chase down and take down Noob. So might not be able to do as much damage as we would hope with the tower there. It's a big kill. Killing Flash Rack.
Hey, nice rotation. Done. Make that. They made the exorcism. Otherwise, I was like, okay, an exo for not the best, but still looking at bottom. TA 2000, he's having another one of these games where flawless laning phase. He's already got Morbid Mask, so he's able to stay up pretty quick. And they're getting caught. The concerns coming up for now.
Noob gets some extra backup around mid, maybe.
I mean, Skylark again.
Won't be able to catch him with the cogs. And now, tier 2000. Passes by. Be able to threaten the SF.
Was that because the SF had to feed the mango to the clock? I think it was. I think that's enough. I think clock didn't have. Either way, they bully the Viper away again, and TA 2000 continued. Nande, as you mentioned, he did have the first. He's really suffering up. He does 0 damage.
They're coming in with the wraparound top. They want to try and get some kills here, Monaspa. Top lane and open up the space for Nande to farm.
Okay.
Back on OmaR.
Okay.
Be able to get him. Not quite able to be as successful with that move on the mid lane. I think Wish that he would hope to.
Now stacks that we saw OmaR prepping whole laning phase start to get work. Probably can't work with it. Bottom rune though, haste could be huge for Wish. Exorcism's coming back up. Could perhaps enable them to find the 8.
out. They're going to go straight on top of Sessa. And indeed, with the haste exorcism, there's very little chance of escape here. Wish gets the kill. Nice aggressive use with that rune. You got to swing straight back over towards the mid.
Radiant's middle tower is under
kill on
attack.
OmaR.
Look at the glimpse.
Telekinesis back. David. Enough. Catch on the Rubik.
No damage on tower with it. And now Skylark. Oh no, Skylark. Oh god.
Might be fine. Yeah, he's got some here to help out. We'll be able to send back Kaori. Before the cogs came out.
I mean, kaori's still trying to commit for him. Good now.
Yeah, they'll get rid of the clockwork. Zaya also turning up just there. The two supports, making sure the Skylark doesn't go down again.
I mean, Wish is here. Maybe he can get moved.
Will land the stun very nicely. Wish finding the angle.
Right.
Monaspa once again, I mean, we saw this last game. Very good at just running at the side of Ooredoo Thunders at this point of the game and getting the kills that they hope.
I mean, Wish is really being the saving grace that he needs to be for his team right now. Because those two side lanes are disastrous. So these rotations maybe salvaging that. Still think, I mean,
Radiant's
I still think
bottom tower
Skylark
is under
is
attack.
almost irrecoverable. He did one more kind of over. Might survive here, but able to get away.
He does not. That'll be Kaori. He's got the 6 ready as well now. Be able to find those opportunities.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He's going to be feeling pretty rough with these.
Yeah, I mean, recovery outlet for him in this game is, I don't know what. You kind of have to keep the space shoving bottom as the sniper, but now you just him. Clockwork near level 7. About to Rubik is 7, so they're actually ahead of you. And OmaR, he didn't touch too much. It feels like it's always a big game, so I don't really mention much, but it's a pretty nice Rubik game. Anytime you're playing Death Prophet, it's nice. Anytime Viper or Prophet, it's nice. But he's gonna have some spells to be able to steal at all times.
That's the thing, right? It's specifically like the Viper PA fact. You're always going to be able to get a spell from Viper that's going to make PA's life pretty miserable.
Sure, it's still going to be only like level 1 Nether toss.
Radiant's bottom
the game,
tower
but yeah.
is under attack.
It doesn't matter, right? Just having that bracelet,
Yeah.
it feels so bad for the PA.
Radiant
Yeah,
are
they're super
scattered.
high level. Like this, Rubik had a successful top lane. Rich high level. Kaori got a solo kill onto the Viper, so he's really high level. I have big next few moments. Let's Wish can somehow just be everywhere. It's not easy to do on a Death Prophet. The lanes that look. Just the supports.
Not the strongest enemy I've grappled with.
And it really is just going to get easier and easier for Ooredoo Thunder to get that sort of kill.
Dire's top tower
I
is
mean,
under
look at that
attack.
Dive in,
damage.
but a stolen Viper Strike is going to get thrown down upon him. Will bring him low, won't quite kill him, so he's able to get in and get out.
Okay.
And of course, getting these kills on the supports, considering how well the Ooredoo Thunder supports are doing, yeah, it's a juicy kill to find.
Definitely, I actually thought that Dire might die there, but I mean, I'm always deceived by how tanky. Oh, he's got phase boots and a wand. 1400.
Dire are scanning.
They're trying to. It looks like they're trying to set something up onto Wuiter. Definitely not the target you want to Static Store.
Incoming!
They are buying some time for Nande. I think that's definitely important. I think he has Battle Fury to honor. At least there's that going through.
Kaori, he's going to be able to fight SsaSparTaN here behind the tower. Got the Static Storm, but that won't really do much to try and move it. Wish can try and fight this.
Okay.
Dire's
Just
middle
got to back out of there with the TP. TA2000 will look to push back Wish, make sure that he's got easily enough space to TP out himself. And down bottom, Skylark, I think he might be about to die again, folks.
Well, he'll get a kill on OmaR, which is probably worth more than he is, but this Viper's game is. And as top happened, TA 2000, he actually beat to the tier 2 top. So he didn't even go back to base.
Regeneration.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what to do with Skylark. It's like, he's got Dragonlance, sure. You know, he's got his treads and stuff like that. But his positioning is like, I have to go bottom again, guys. As Viper, like, that's just what you have to do. So 2 structures are gonna have to go back down there and likely to die again. It's just it's a hard game, really, to see what the bailout for Skylark is.
Dire's top tower is under
OmaR's
attack.
just gonna go bottom again.
Radiant's
Steal a
bottom
spell
tower
from him.
is under attack.
One of the good ones.
Radiant
and they're probably gonna come in and kill him again with
fortified.
rotation. Spartan this time is ready to try to help. Gonna be able to connect the game.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And they'll see it coming with these. Alright, looks like they're actually. Skylark, he'll be happy. Some breathing room to get the tower.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under
Tower
attack.
now. Menu.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Dire. They need this. Any try to go for it.
He has to be the one going.
And they see him. That deep ward, the KO, seeing everything.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Sentry, it's there to scout, but not. Even gonna throw in the Roche. They have Blink, they have Magic Tide. So it's gonna flash, yeah. One of these could be SF, so he's a little more fragile, but they're gonna go fast enough.
Radiant are scanning.
There's much of Monaspa, but there's no movement in the direction, so Ooredoo Thunder's really having the space to take this.
Your Sean has
Give it
fallen
to
into
the Lash, so Nuke fully commit front line to protect his SF.
He's charging in.
Until TA 2000 SBK. It's a little bit fragile, but their front line is.
Looks like our first engages. Taking out a second time though, because Ooredoo Thunder's full backup has arrived. OmaR getting focused by Skylark now. So OmaR does more Wuiter. Johnson catches the three of them with a fantastic ravage. That will enable Ooredoo Thunders to get the clean up on this one. They'll chase down Spartan, 3 dead on Monaspa. TA 2000 is going to be able to TP out. There'll be a 5 from Spartan. Monaspa desperately trying to get some of these big kills out of this. Focusing in onto Noob. He's healing up with the blood stone. The crits are there. Nande will be able to get the kill. So at the end of it all, Monaspa, they do actually manage to find a pretty decent bit of a cleanup. And Nande staying alive, getting some of these kills. Pretty great for the PX.
I didn't see initially what happened to where he was with the initial go with the Ravage, because I think they were waiting for him to follow up and just didn't come for long. So Lash actually gets cleaned up early on. I got to see what happened. Like, I see how sparse south he is. This whole fight's kicking off, and then where's the tide? It's like waiting and waiting for an opportunity. I think Monaspa get a little lucky. The Ravage comes in, but it feels a bit late. It feels like they could have, if they get it on Wish, they might be able to Wish and just do whatever he wanted.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that was the reason for the hesitation there from Wuiter. He was waiting to see either like Wish and Nande get close to the other three, because he had a few moments where there was the three other heroes, and indeed finally settles for it. But I think he'd probably do what you said, looking to see if he could get the jump on one of the. Had to sort of just at that point go in, because if he doesn't, then they're probably getting nothing.
Yeah. I just felt a little bit strange, at least from the side that Ooredoo. It looked like they were super confident, and then they didn't have the follow-up with it. Monaspa, I feel like they're pretty happy on that, but Ooredoo, not too fussed. Definitely still have to have some, ball concerns. EA, Nande is starting to get off, but as long as they use the next Ravage and hit properly, they'll have success. That being said, Wish has a BKB now. That profit is unstoppable. Bottom.
What's it?
They see Nande.
I know he's pushing out this way, but Desire into block them off. Desire's found, and if I'm just trying to push on for more, they won't. So Desire sort of tanking the rotation, making able to safely push that wave out.
Good play. Job of the support. TA 2000 now does have BKB, so I was mentioning that last fight. He also felt a little awkward how he wanted to run in and then Shadow Fiend. Now it's free and just stand in the base. Still a lot of damage from the DP PA, but doesn't have to worry about it. Yeah, Rabbit back.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They have the shard finished up.
And
OmaR.
he jumped in for this. That static storm comes just in time there, because I think Wuiter would have absolutely popped the rabbit for that one. But SsaSparTaN able to keep the retreat of Nande covered.
Still very fragile on
Radiant
no BKB
are
available.
scanning.
Defensive static storm. I think for Ooredoo they could look to probably try to pressure. They saw Skylark in the mid lane. Now that they know static storm is down. I think they're trying to catch something. SsaSparTan's aware. Yeah, you know, it's really interesting how they're just tri-scaling.
Radiant's
Skylark, we
middle
mentioned how he went
tower is under
Dragonlance, Treads. So that means it's not going to be any Greaves. Nothing like that on the side
Dire's
of...
bottom tower is under attack.
Attempt tri-scaling for them.
And it's
He's gonna jump this, and so is Wuiter. He's in with the two-man rabbit, and that'll allow him to take down Skylark. See if Monaspa can find anything in return. They're gonna drag back onto Ori. They push back onto Desire though. He's gonna have to trample his way back to the safety of the tier 2 tower. Monaspa, they're happy to keep the fight going. Wish commits him with the exorcism to bring down OmaR with the help of Nande, and now over towards Wuiter. Maybe Monaspa can find something more out of this. As indeed, Wuiter's run out of options. He can't get away from these heroes.
Radiant's middle tower is
Blink
under
reveal.
attack.
Blinks in their faces with exorcism. They did not know
Radiant
what was coming.
structures are fortified.
I mean, they were poking so close to tier 2 tower there. I mean, Kaori committing in under it. It was a very aggressive move from Ooredoo Thunders that just sort of a lack of respect there for what Monaspa could do. As Monaspa very happy to take that fight.
I think that's the perfect description of it, the lack of respect or something. They blink Ravage and they only saw what? They saw the Viper and the Disruptor, so a bit of an overzealous to get off the tide there. Great response from Wish. I mean, that's the blink reveal, but it hits pretty hard. Still in a comfortable spot. Shadow Fiend with DD also now in the bottle. Still feeling very strong. Gotta be careful how hard they do. Desire.
Dire's middle tower
Hook
is
shot.
under attack.
Good left. Shoots though.
They catch a glimpse of him there. See if Wuiter can find him.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures
back.
are fortified.
Top tower. Feels...
I mean, overall, Ooredoo, it's just a 2 Kelly, but it does feel that they're still being able to do the most aggressively. I mean, in where Ooredoo's they've only lost one tier 1 tower, whereas meanwhile they themselves are being able to pressure these.
Yeah, they're not as reliant on cooldown. Feels like for Monaspa, until the PA feels ready, if they don't have exorcism, it's like, no way we can fight them. While the side forward Thunder's just like, alright, we don't have Ravage, we probably can still catch.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
Still in a
top
comfortable
tower
spot.
has fallen. Radiant's middle tower
He's gonna
has
start punching
fallen.
into this. Ooh. Lag issues on Monaspa.
This could be huge too. They're smoked and looking for the cat wraparound and catch.
And it looks like it. I don't see this being anything other than a rough fight for Monaspa. But no exorcism available from Wish.
Air support. Arrive.
Yeah, how long to the hook shot on Kaori?
25 seconds.
Okay, so that's quite there. So it'll take them a little bit of time to walk over. So
Skylark doesn't have TP.
They're going to know that the pressure's going to be coming in from the top half of the map, right, with that tier 2 just going down. So step back into their triangle. Maybe they'll be able to avoid the rest of Ooredoo Thunder sweeping over the walls. See if they can back off in time. Nande at the moment, he is sort of positioned ready to jump in. A.K.A, he wants to fight, but this might not be the time to commit.
I think I mean, look at the lines drawn. They literally are trying. Go back to triangle. They're pinching us from above. That's Nande drawing those. Yeah, they know exactly.
Sure. Yeah, that was good. Nande commits some BKB. Imagine we'll see them try and swing away. Now, Wish, he should be able to get away from this SF, right?
Yeah.
Well, Yeah,
He should just
he'll
go
be
to walk
fine. He's
away.
got BKB. He's definitely very speedy. So Monaspa shouldn't. I don't. Will anyone die here for?
Maybe I think SsaSparTaN might just run it.
That
I
would
think
probably.
they might.
That would
I think
probably
they
be the
might walk
safest bet.
away,
That's
but
the-
SsaSparTaN
yeah.
might just suicide.
That's not, and it would not be a
Not
bad.
what you
Yeah, indeed.
expected.
If he just sort of runs up towards the
Tell
stairs
me
or
someone
runs
saw
at.
that.
Yeah, they should just definitely not
True.
take set away. They try to keep people. Thunders, I try to get a triangle here. Or Primal maybe instead get a warp down. Don't want to full commit for fight. You still don't have Ravage, but the Skylark you can't go. I think they're gonna be.
You are
just 99%.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under
Analysis.
attack. Dire
Is he gonna
are
walk up?
scanning.
I was wondering he might.
Doesn't need to die.
It is now. Thunders, do they have a ward on them? Don't actually have a ward for Vision. Right now, just posturing. Ravage is up in 10. They have a ward on their high ground, though, outside of Monaspa right now. No BKB on Desire. A little harder for it to fit in. A big steal, a massive one in fact. That Nether Toxin is now stolen. Nick. 8,000 focus here.
He's going to go in. That's the ghost out. I mean, if they can kite this out, they'll be happy. I mean, someone's going to get caught behind almost certainly by a glimpse from SsaSparTaN. I mean, OmaR, he's into the trees. Glimpse will get thrown away of Noob. The BKB's popped,
man.
and with that, they don't catch anyone. Just exorcism down the drain. Nothing to be found with this apart from a few people catch.
Beautiful saves on each other too. The lift with Chard and then the step from kaori. Proper support items that we grow more and more. That is the best support item. Seeing it the most. And yeah, it's just a BKB charge to get out. And they have an arcane.
Radiant are
The next
scanning.
fight, still going to be confident. Yeah,
I
no
mean,
DP ult. There's like, I mean, from Monaspa, it's like,
Straight back in there.
yeah, you can't fight on Monaspa. And let's see how long road. Not instant. 40 seconds, and it does give a bit of a window there. If Ooredoo Thunder scouts it.
Also, I was going to ask you about it as well. I don't know if we see this on a lot of PAs, but interesting that Nande's decision. You know, he only upgraded the Blightstone into the Orb of Venom at about like 20 minutes in. I think he did it after he got the BKB. Do you like still kind of spending the money to finish that high mark, or is it a bit pointless at this point?
I've never really seen.
No, it's not very common, right?
No,
So
it's very strange.
I guess you feel that he needs a bit of everything, but he can't do it. Look at the jump back. That storms down. Stop dirty. You know, straight away ravage from Wuiter. So we're going to try and move into the BKB from West. Of course, he's fighting without the ghost. No ghost available. Nande, he's going to come in with the BKB. So try and jump towards TF2000. See if he can burn down target. TF2000 off with the retreat. Wuiter trying to poke into the ravage. They'll get the kill on the SF. Die closing upon him. Skylark trying to keep the ass. There he goes to move, ends up killing him off. Nande's been grabbed by the stolen pulverized. OmaR with the control. Nande jumps over the safety of SsaSparTaN. In fact, they've been able to kite around Ooredoo Thunders quite nicely. They've been able to kill off 3 of them so far. See if they can continue to go in on this. It's only Noob and Wuiter left alive.
Nande though.
Wuiter jumps in aggressively. He looks towards Nande. Nande again minding the safety of SsaSparTaN as he's able to flip it off at a safe distance. Turns with a Phantom Knife. Desire charges back in onto the Tide and the Electra. Pounding them down. Pulverized there. They take down Wuiter. It's just down to Noob.
They're
The
just
last
hiding
one left
it.
alive is Monaspa. And just juggling the members of Ooredoo Thunders perfectly. They managed to kill off 4 of them. I mean, Nande just dancing masterfully around the edge of the fight there. And getting the job done.
I mean, exactly how you described it. Just the in and out constantly there from Monaspa allows
Yeah.
us to take the advantage. A full commitment from Nande. I think he just purchased Shard, full BKB, everything up. He's able to actually bring down TH1000 fully.
Dire
That
are
was without
scanning.
EXO. That's the important thing to say too.
Yeah, a huge fight for them there.
Fight. I mean, Nande, he started to hit that critical mass. Oh, the corrosion. It did its work.
Yeah, he certainly did. He got to hit a lot of heroes there. So, yeah. And whatnot. And the bonus HP it provides. Gonna feel pretty good.
The start of
And
the fight,
it's
though,
off.
I think SsaSparTaN was so clutch. go back to it. The Static Storm, the Ravage was coming in. That was a blink, right? Everything else off, and now, yeah, Exorcism is back up. Ocean is on the menu.
Yeah, they're looking towards it. Whether they can go straight in for the Roche, so they want the team fight, but still very, very close to this. Probably going to need to find some kills before Roshan.
Ravage in seconds.
Ghosts are up the up. All their ults ready. Yeah, already done this. They're going to have to be a bit more careful than they were considering the last fight.
Yeah, and having to be careful somehow to protect the SF a little bit. I'm seeing Primal Beast plus PA just jumping on him on the wish off. Those definitely coming into play. Have to have some extra cover. SF.
At the front here with OmaR, they're going to try and make a quick jump onto Desire. People have not got enough damage to kill off the Primal Beast immediately.
Got him half HP.
Desire's fine.
He's gonna have to heal. Now Nande, level 20, is found.
Very close to death.
Fight.
Radiant are scanning.
Okay, so this could be interesting. I mean, until he finds a neutral item, perhaps. But PA 2000 right now is. So he sees this blink PA
Radiant's
or the PA
bottom
BKB and jump
tower
on
is
him.
under attack.
He might just seal totem and try to reset away. It'd be an interesting one.
And it's off.
Back up. Actually, also for a blink. So it looks like he just be there for the initial go, probably. Right?
Yeah, wants to get him with the tide.
Requiem. Yeah. Fight rather than react.
No, for sure. I mean, that's the best way they can kind of deal with Nande. Get the Blink Ravage, Blink Requiem on top of him. Got a chance of... You just don't want to draw out fight, as we've seen with this.
Homing in.
The last fight, Nande able to draw.
Got Deso. Nande, Deso. I've been getting the Titan Sliver well handed off. Is very strong right now. Unless he gets broken and it fully initiated on.
Rock it on.
It's PA can just...
And this is, of course, the benefit of getting that Blight Synergy or Venom, because now the minus armor's stacked right. Whereas they wouldn't if it was just...
If it was just a Blight. It's still like, I don't know, I usually don't after the Pride Corrode battle theory, if you're gonna go, but either way, whatever. Nitpicking.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But
EA is pretty massive.
They have to control the field. That's not the way they already wanted to start the fight there. Noob walks up to the high ground and Monaspa were ready and waiting.
It's a BKB, so they're looking to re-go.
Try it! They're in with the jump, there's the combo, and they're going to get the jump done! The blink pays off there. TA slides out of there with the Yoga Seal turret, and Wuiter looks for the TP. He will get caught by the blitz back into the Static Storm. He's still pretty tanky. Skylark's got the damage to take him out. Should do with the Viper poison stacking up. They do manage to kill Wuiter. I mean, they get in, they're able to perform the combo to kill Nande. Still overall, they've lost two of their own cores. Ghosts are out. And Monaspa, they're going to try and look towards the pit. They don't have their PA, of course. They're scared to take this down. And that may mean that they won't feel confident enough to stick around. Ghosts are coming to an end, and indeed Monaspa will back away. Right. 2000, he's going to start working through the Roche on his own here.
Yes, he's able to get a...
this is risky. I don't think either team really could do this. I mean, yeah, he's going to keep going for this tier 2000. I'm sure Monaspa's going to check this out. That's Desire. He's well aware it's happening. He's out the Yoga Seal charge. That's another BKB charge. As Desire pops his BKB. Nande's back up. Nude's back in again, which is going to be under a few seconds. In fact, he's in. And makes the jump over towards Skylark, over the side. Kaori's in with a hook shot. Fox push back on Spartan. The Pop Glimmer. Based on him. The stun's there. Ruby Miller's going to kill. It's going to kill the buyback. They really don't want to let this Roche go over the wall. Desire charges in. Roche is low, but saves to be sent. The hero team gets the kill, gets the Aegis. And they with the pickup. And he's ready ready for more. Jump up to the high
fear
ground,
cuts
takes down
deeper.
Kaori. Monaspa will claim this Roshan.
He got the last hit as well, too.
Yeah.
It was dropping so low. Yeah, gets last hit, gets Aegis, and he, I believe, takes Shard, too. Oh, man, Nande. Clutch. And, I mean, his teammates, too. Desire
Radiant
just charging
are
and giving his
scanning.
life for the cause. He causes enough havoc.
Yeah, no, Desire really made that play.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures
Good
are
initiation on the
fortified.
primal.
Now
Dire
this huge window
structures
where
are fortified.
Nande made it at kind of this big position, really strong, and also has Aegis, and they have extra up in 20 seconds, so they can just keep pressuring here.
No, for
Radiant's
sure.
middle
I mean,
tower
as we've
has
seen,
fallen.
the one way they have a chance against Nande is kind of bursting with this combo, and yeah, for the next 4 minutes, just going to feel really, really bad to commit.
Whereas rough with the game Skylark is having, feels like Wish is, you know, because of that. He's like, all right, I'll take the power from you dying constantly. That profit, everyone is just, everyone else is having an excellent
A
time.
gift from the tempest of battle.
Be on the hunt.
He's just going to jump in aggressively. Close the gap towards Noob. Keep his distance, and he's out with the blink.
I think he got glimpsed.
I think, yeah, I was going to say, that blink was up quickly
Radiant's
after he jumped out before, so I think,
bottom tower is
yeah, indeed, Spark didn't end up
Radiant's
sending him back.
bottom tower
But
is
either way,
fallen.
Monaspa gives him the space to just move in with the exorcism, take down a tier 2 bottom.
Now they're so comfortable. Nande now has a full bastion.
Regeneration.
And I think it did pass over guard Wish too. Big injection. 5 souls plus fear. Starting to feel a big concern.
Dire are scanning.
Noob unable to really fight some of this.
If they can focus him through the beak, kills the blood zone.
This game does not feel easy.
9k. Very, very.
Still looking to fight though. They're like exorcism down. They sit back and wait. Likely to lose. They have to try to have a jump.
Radiant's top
Gonna have
tower
to be a-
is under attack.
Kind of complicated. Incredibly ready.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Give full vision of any smoke move that's made.
Base checking with
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
No fear right now. Say just for 2 minutes.
It's TA2000.
Radiant's
Gets on
top
the
tower
SF.
is under attack.
Likely the TA2000 just dies. He's still holding. Really seeing that he's just that's insane. Buying time, extra seconds.
Radiant's
I
top
think they're
tower
also getting
has fallen.
aggressive because OmaR has pen and I've stolen. Can really get that one out. Desire.
SF in a bit of trouble. Has to put the BKB hit to 2000. Gets out the seal turn. They'll
Radiant's
leave
top
Omar
tower is
behind.
under attack.
Oh, the stun. The block lands on top of Kaori.
They're going to be able to clean up both supports thanks to that.
What a play for Desire. I mean, his blink, I think that's the blink reveal, right? They see him do blink dodges, and then gets into position for charge. Desire, Desire, Desire.
Radiant's middle tower
rock
is
throw.
under attack.
Just
He
came out.
gets
Radiant
away with cutting the wave
structures
there,
are
but that was
fortified.
pretty risky.
I mean, he was like 6 mana short of blink ulting, and then cooldown a rock throw was 1 second. That was so risky.
And he does cut the wave, and with that will definitely slow down this push.
Radiant's
Victory will
middle
still fall, but
barracks are
the-
under attack.
I mean, backdoor protection is looking at pretty
Radiant structures are
maybe not soon
fortified.
enough. Yeah, they'll let the
They
pop
have to actually
fortify.
pop cliff.
There we go, the backdoor protection's in now.
Might be able to just go through. Actually, no. I was gonna say Viper has shard. They. Now starting to drop that back. Take gold lead.
This will come to an end now. Best thing for Ooredoo to free up that slot for Nande to start
Bottom.
working on his satanic.
Gets look for the glimpse he is. He's gonna be a BKB.
Trying to hold on to it. Now the static storm comes out. Oh, pop it now. Indeed, at a point where maybe he's not need to, but the several Wizards in. The good grab, static storm's down. Teams can look towards Wishes. Wishes brought in on towards the front lines towards Wuiter and kaori. Wuiter will get thrown back at the high ground. OmaR just saved his life there. In goes DA 2000 SF with the blink Requiem, pushing back Monaspa. With that fear, but now he gets his off. Jumps in, he's in on top of DA 2000, but he gets caught by the stop from Noob. Now he's going to jump back to safety, gets incredibly low there, but will manage to survive. Backs out in time. Desires pushes in, looking towards Noob. Won't get the kill. So 1 for 1. Nande, oh my goodness, he got low there, but he's able to get away with that play. Commits in, gets kill on Seb, and gets out just in time.
Holy moly. And that was the arcane link. Ends up being a little bit awkward. I think they were hook shotting and landing onto someone else as it caught onto the frontline target, and then the arcane blink nobody and gets chased. I mean, the commitment, Nande is able to just stick on him, and now got 5. It felt pretty forced the way that they took that fight too, right? Like it seemed like they're just totally on panic mode. The way that Lash like popped BKB after he got saved, jumping in with the Ravage with only a static storm follow-up. They didn't put themselves there. They definitely feel.
And we'll go a full Satanic on that. Absolutely massive. You know, despite the fact that the farm is only matched about 1,000 or so gold between him and 1,000. Very much seeing how outside of landing a good combo with Requiem, that this PA sort of got the SF snub.
1 or 2 hits getting on top of this SF can be very fragile. The more fragile Agi.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
So 30 plus that at this point.
Doubts
And now 20 seconds, Exorcism's back. Monaspa.
Yep.
Don't really need the Exorcism fight. Now it's already just 100% need Ravage.
Spartan. The wall's down. Let's die for that.
Is that a stolen boulder? Or what? Stolen rock?
Now 70 seconds, no disruptor. You know, Spartan's been pretty important in this fight with the Static Storm. He's going to make the jump. He's in with the BKB. They're going to come in onto Noob. Noob to Eddie saving him. There'll be other thrown to the side. OmaR trying to do his best to get Noob back to safety, and he'll manage to do so. A good back out there as Ooredoo Thunders are able to get themselves away from an Exorcism and a BKB PF.
Go for the plan. Wish and push back.
Yeah, Tier 2000 gets the answer for the push back. They've got enough damage to get through this DP though. Wish has this. Eon this will give them a bit of protection. The stun from in there though on Noob. And with the physical touch from Tier 2000, they'll be able to take down. Kaori with a push shot. They're looking to control Nande. Nande, you hit, take down the push. Now he's ready to jump over, get the ultra kill. And now he's going to eye on this SF as well. He's looking for that rampage. We'll see Noob try to push his through. He gets the stun off to hold him back. Charge forward. They're looking for the target. Option move there. Damage from Nande. There's the rampage. Nande. And in the cleanup. He may not even be done yet. He's looking to jump in for more. Jumps forward. OmaR falls. Nande does end up dying at the end of it all. But the damage has been done. Everybody dead on Ooredoo Thunders. And nobody having buyback available. They may have 2 dead themselves, Monaspa, but they should have the freedom to do a lot of damage here, at least a set of rat. Wuiter will be back up in a few seconds, and everybody else, they're dead for a whole minute on Ooredoo.
He's not able to get Ravage off. I didn't even notice how he died in the initial go, but was not able to get it off. They just stuck on top of him.
Radiant's top tower.
See how much they can get.
The PA ends up dying, but the amount that they have to commit to kill Nande is 6 bodies.
This PA a
Radiant's
huge issue.
has been
Through
killed.
nearly sort of 2 rounds
Radiant's
of
top
Ooredoo
tower is
Thunders
under
lineup. Multiple buybacks used there, 3 of them.
Would be expected.
Used by Ooredoo Thunders, but
Radiant's
not
top
enough to
barracks
take
are
the
under
fight. They'll
attack.
still end up losing a decent amount of their base here. This top set
Radiant's
of reps, we'll
top
see how much more
barracks
Monaspa can get away with.
Radiant's
It's
middle
only a
barracks are
tie.
under
Just a
attack.
tide alive right now.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Seconds. That drops it back to life. Take a long walk. Yeah, let's take the Drax.
Radiant's middle
Here
barracks
is
has fallen.
everything's gonna back up for them. Most of the fights now, DA 2000, he's having to spend himself running. Full BKB, he's to just try to distance.
Cannot deal with him at all. Level 26. Full Abyssal Blade done.
Radiant are scanning.
This be the first game of 2 that Ooredoo Thunders take the victory in. Done on Skylark as well, so little bits coming together to really enable this end game push that they can go for Monaspa if they take one more fight. One more fight and they're able to walk away with a victory. Now they'll take the game.
Rush scouted. I mean, they're even just starting to get crazy.
Dire
broken,
are
like-
scanning.
Get to the point, nagging him.
There is a DD here.
Okay.
Could be nice for TS2000.
Roshan has fallen to the
So
dust.
we're just outside of... Oh no, they'll see it now. So
Okay.
they'll have that, but it's into an Aegis Cheese Refresher Shard on the PA.
I think they're going to try to start.
Let's see what they can do. They're going to try and get onto Desire, but Desire pops the BKB. Noob also has the BKB to retreat from this. Kaori and Wuiter still aggressive and posturing between the rest of their teammates and
Dire's bottom
Monaspa.
tower is under attack.
Make the jump though. Now back off here. They have to take perfect fight from a perfect position Ooredoo if they want to have any chance of turning this around.
Dire's bottom tower
Feels like they
is
need
under
the double
attack.
Requiem. Like, perfectly done on top of an 8 on, and the fight has to go. Too many
Is
things
anything?
they have to
Can he
cover.
sell something here? Sell the mask? Yeah, sell the mask.
Yeah, he's
So he
I mean,
will
even
have the
then,
he will have it for the defense.
yeah.
He will have
It's just going to
this.
feel like a little late, but maybe he can
Dire's
get
bottom
crazy
tower is
connection
under
with the
attack.
Static Storm. Well, I mean, let's see.
Radiant's middle barracks are
They
under
need to try and
attack.
catch them by surprise with this refresher
And
of
it's
it.
off.
Could be big.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
We're very small.
Here's the smoke. Here's the smoke.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
He's
Radiant's
right
middle
away.
There's the first break. And they are able to get through the Aegis. That's the end just gone. Back to safety. Refresher will be caught. They're back in the way. And now they're coming again. See if TS2000 can make the second jump here. There's the Requiem to pull off the rabbit. Then for a person, now the lowest in enough to give it is.
Not enough.
The cheese. Back up the ball. Jumps on the wall. TS2000 trying to get back towards the back. He gets caught by the back. He's dead. GG is called. Monaspa will be able to put a stop to the win streak. Already Thunders have been on so far and will take this game too.
Alrighty. I mean, they make the PA. They didn't make the clicks work last time, but they made the PA this time around with a spectacular game. I think mostly, I think he popped off.
It's Cleaver time!